Oh, I can green screen? I can green screen while I'm live. Wait, what? I didn't realize I could green screen while I was live. That's fucking cool. Okay, anyway. Alright, here we are. Don't fall anywhere, don't do anything stupid. Are we good? Are we good here? You're gonna just... It's gonna get nice and dark, I think. Anyway.
Disconnected. Ready to pair. Connected.
Son mi corazón. Lo dije clarito. Permanece a la escucha.
Me gustas tú, me gusta la arena, me gustas tú.
Me gusta soñar, me gustas tú. Me gusta amar, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. Me gusta la foto, me gustas tú. Me gusta correr, me gustas tú. Me gusta la lluvia, me gustas tú. Me gusta volver, me gustas tú. Me gusta marihuana, me gustas tú. Me gusta colombiana, me gustas tú. Me gusta la montaña, me gustas tú. Me gusta la noche, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. Corazón, mi corazón. No sé, un minuto. Me gusta la cena, me gustas tú. Me gusta la vecina, me gustas tú. Me gusta su cocina, me gustas tú. Me gusta caminar, me gustas tú. Me gusta la guitarra, me gustas tú. Me gusta el reggae, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. Corazón, mi corazón. Me gusta la canela, me gustas tú. Me gusta el fuego, me gustas tú. Me gusta menear, me gustas tú. Me gusta la Coruña, me gustas tú. Me gusta Malasaña, me gustas tú. Me gusta la castaña, me gustas tú. Me gusta Guatemala, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. Corazón. Radio reloj. 5 de la mañana.
5 de la mañana.
Todo lo que solo brilla.
Sorry, I don't actually speak Spanish or anything. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't speak Spanish or anything like that, but it's very catchy sometimes. They got really good vibes in their music a lot of the time. And I'd be fucking lying if I said that, I don't know, whatever style of music I hear in Mexican restaurants doesn't make me fucking hungry all the time. Well, now it's just sped up. How's it going, strangers? What's up, yo boy? How you doing? How you been, bro? Hell yeah, man. I'm doing pretty dang good myself. Hold on. Yeah, man, I'm doing pretty dang good. I recently just got officially sponsored by Happy Run, and I'm just ecstatic about that. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get that into a nice little spot. I need to kind of come up with like a standard area that I put these cameras. Whew. Anyway, what have you been up to, bro? Having fun, living life? Man, I need to like WD, well, I say I need to WD-40 that bolt up, but damn. I have to go in a second because I'm almost to my hotel and then I have to unpack, probably back. Hey man, that's awesome. All good. on vacation or something? You might be. It's the 4th of July, so some people might be on vacation right now. I think I might have found a weak point. All good, man. I'll catch you in a little bit. I think I might have found a weak point on these bikes, or not on the bikes, but on the aftermarket connectors that I'm getting. So I realized that I'm getting aftermarket XT60 to XT90 adapters, and the first one that I got, right, I've been using it to ride the third battery that I installed. What I've noticed is that just earlier, like last night, I was only getting battery from the back battery, even though I had them connected into a dual battery discharger. And I realized just earlier today that my XT60 to XT90 adapter right here blew. Like just the 2-inch part, right? I'm actually gonna show you right here. This part right here. This is all it is. It's XT60 on one end, and then it's XT90 on the other end. See how it's bigger? It's much bigger and fatter on one end than it is on the other. So basically, the third battery that I got, the middle battery right here, it came with an XT60 style connector, and all of the rest of the bike takes an XT90 connector. So I had to get this adapter. But what I realized is that, and I hope this doesn't keep happening, but I was able to get a few 100 miles on it. The adapter itself shorted out. Like it actually melted. It melted that wire on the inside. I don't know why. Everything's rated for all of these parts, like 3,000, 6,000 watt motor, 72 volt. But anyway, I've replaced it and it's working fine again. But yeah, that was worrying for a moment. Okay. What music is playing right now? Hold on. I feel like I'm in a Mario Party video game. Also, what's up with how long my pants are? You see this? Like, I ordered 3/4 length pants and like, I don't know, like here's my knee. I just want it to be like right here, but it's like all the way. I feel like I'm goth right now with how low my pants are hanging. You can't even really see. I feel like one of those skater dudes from back in the day. I'm just missing a bunch more chains, you know? All right. What's going on, Shaquille? You got your G300 Pro and you're in love. I'm so happy to hear it, man. Thank you. That is great, dude. You got that G300. Are you rocking the crap out of it? I bet you're riding that around everywhere. How is it off-road, man? I want to try the G300 Pro so bad. Like, I know it's basically just this bike, but off-road. But yeah, dude, I want to try this bike off-road. I just don't want to take, you know, I feel like this is a little more fragile for off-road stuff, you know, so I'm not going to do that. Paved paths only for just this. Let's see, no off-road, using it for commuting. That's totally fine too. I think that's really cool. It's a pedal bike as well. That's one thing I really like about that G300 Pro is that it still has the pedals. Like, it's still technically an electric bike. It's not like you can treat the G300 Pro like an electric dirt bike, but technically it's got pedals, so technically the G300 Pro is just a really souped up electric bike. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. The frame and everything of the G300 Pro screams dirt bike, but it's got pedals. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It might just be like up to each person at that point, but dude, congratulations on your G300 Pro. I am so happy to hear that you're enjoying it. Agree. My take is the weight in comparison to some of the other brands is a drawback, but it did 26 miles, made it home with 3 bars. I'm now looking at a front hub kit for my son's Hemiway C5 Sport. Have you done anything like that? I apologize, I have not. It sounds like you're kind of talking like I actually don't know what the Hemiway C5 Sport is. I'm going to assume it's another electric style bike or something. But I know a lot of people do come on my channel and talk about, you know, like regular motorcycles and stuff or dirt bikes, which is totally fine. But I'm not familiar with a lot of motorcycles. But anyway, so yeah, if it's an electric bike, I mean, still, I'm not familiar with that brand. But no, hold on. I got to admit though, 26 miles on. Let's see. And let me ask real quick, because I think that you and me, actually no, we don't have the same screen. Just let me ask, does your battery gauge have 5 bars? Like how many bars does your battery gauge have? Because sometimes they send out head units that have like a 4-bar gauge, and I hate that. I just want a percentage, you know what I mean? On the G100 Pro, I have a 5-bar battery gauge. So I'm just asking, like, if you went home with like 3 out of 5 bars or 3 out of 4 bars? 5 bars total? Got it, yeah. Dude, that's great. That is really, really good still. 26 miles, still have 3 bars left. It probably dips a little bit when you yank the throttle hard, but I mean, yeah. Let me see, I think you have do you have a 40 amp hour battery? I don't remember. I could have swore the G300 Pro came with a slightly larger stock battery than the G100 Pro. Because I know the G100 Pro is a dual battery 33 amp hour system, but I think the G300 Pro is closer to 40 amp hours. By the way, yeah, if you haven't seen how I'm taking this battery off now, hold on, I'm trying to get this into a little spot. Oh, come on. So like the battery right here. Slides right off. Yeah, nice, dude. Woo. Well, I was wondering what the battery capacity is. So it's like a 72 volt, 38 amp hour. I think it's like a 38 or a 40 amp hour battery pack for the G300 Pro, because I think the G300 Pro has that center style battery pack where it like the lever comes up and you take out the whole big battery. And I think that one big battery is like somewhere between 30 and 40 amp hours. I think it's bigger than what this is. Come on, man. Damn, dude. Yeah, dude. That's a yeah. I think the G300 Pro has a pretty decent battery in it. I would really like to test it out myself personally. I realize that Happy Run is starting to watch some of my videos now. I mean, yeah, I don't know. What else can I say? I mean, if I can get a G300 Pro, I mean, I'll make a bunch of content about that. But like I've said before, man, I'm not very rich, so I'm not one of these giant content creators. Tell them I need a collab. Maybe they said they're gonna get back to me on some ideas that they have, and I'm really excited to hear about whatever they are going to show me. Like, I'm already, I wasn't even expecting to get an affiliate brand with them, you know? Like, now I can, like, I haven't made any money whatsoever off of this, but now I can actually, like, what am I trying to say? I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm gonna be making Happy Run content for fun anyway, because I really, really, really enjoy these bikes, and this is really fun for me to play with. So if I'm gonna be making this anyway, I'm gonna be selling these bikes, right? I'm gonna be able to, I don't know, get a little something from it, which is nice. Although I don't know how much. And it might be only a little bit of, you know, a little bit here and there, but we'll see, we'll see. I've never had something like this happen. Hell yeah! Big success on that right there. See, agree, the foot traffic and not having a lot of info on a Happy Run honestly made me worried about buying. Yeah, dude, that was one of the things that I was kind of worried about Happy Run as well. And I took a leap of faith on this brand, and I had seen reviews. I had seen a lot of reviews actually that were saying like, oh, Happy Run customer service is awful, or the bikes show up broken, or, you know, this doesn't work, or this isn't as advertised, and blah 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 blah. And like, I have been trying to be as brutally honest as I can about my experience with this brand. Like, I just need to go ahead and admit how surprised I am that Happy Run gave me an affiliate program, even though I have made videos in the past fully putting Happy Run on blast for some of the things that they've done, right? Like, I actually need to take down a video talking about how like, I had ordered a second one of these batteries, and I got sent last year's model with a different connector, and it took almost 3 months for me to get my refund, okay? That was a bad experience. But eventually it did happen, and they admitted like their fault on their end. My emails got lost in some BS, right? Totally understandable. I'm not angry. At the end of the day, Happy Run customer support has always answered. They've always repaired or replaced everything that's like, you know, on my first bike, the G52, I crashed on it. The suspension broke, the front screen on it broke. They sent me brand new parts for free. Dude, I like, it's amazing. So, I don't know. I think that some people don't realize that like a large portion of the company is overseas or is like on a different time zone. And so some of these people are just like, answer me, answer me, answer me, answer me, answer me. And then it's, you know, I don't know. It's unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? Woo! All right, so here's the bolts that we got. We're gonna be putting some of these in. These are nice and sturdy. Also, I apologize if the music is a bit loud. Like, seriously, just let me know if the music's too loud or something. Okay. Okay. No, so I'm not adding another battery. I've already got, I basically have as many batteries as I can realistically fit on this bike, right? Because I have the top one, the middle one, the bottom one, and then the back one. There's no more room anywhere on this bike for another battery. Like, there's just physically no more space. Whew. Fucking it, sorry, this is heat's starting to pick back up. I'm about to, when I do this, I'm not trying to show anything off. I don't actually have, I'm not a giant guy or anything, but this does help cool me down, like rolling your sleeves up. You know, for a channel that's literally called Unapologetically Sasha, I apologize a fuck ton. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway. Sorry, gotta check the comments every now and then. Oh my fuck. I'm dying, sorry. It's fucking stupid as I literally just went out and purchased a battery powered fan. Hey, what's going on, Aki? You're always asking if I had breakfast, bro. I mean, 20 a.m. here, was waiting for your love, though. Oh, my sweet friend, you flatter me too much, Aki. What's going on, Mason? How you doing? Much love, you guys. Much love. I always appreciate you. The people who read messages are the real YouTubers. I appreciate you, my friend. And as always, I wish all of you a happy, peaceful, and fulfilling life, wherever you may be in the world. I have viewers from all over, and I appreciate you all. What am I doing? So, basically, I managed to modify out this bike. Oop. I'm gonna get over here. So I managed to modify this bike quite a bit. It originally came with just the one battery right here and one battery right here, which I have sitting right there. So I made it go from 2 batteries to 3 batteries, because I have a third one right there, to 4 batteries. I have a 4th battery right here, and I have all 4 batteries wired up into this. So we're basically, hold on, I want to make sure I didn't just cut myself. Ugh, goodness, I did just cut myself. What's the top speed? 50. Be careful, guys. Be careful. I had my drill just sitting right here, and I knocked it over with my butt, and it slapped into my finger. Woo-wee! Hold on, I'm gonna put that sharp ass fucking drill away over here. I don't think I have bandages in the storage unit, so it's just gonna be what it be. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna respond to that comment in just a second. I need to bandage my finger up before anything bad happens. So what we're going to do right now is Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right. I don't have Band-Aids with me. It'll be all good. Hey, we're gonna be just fine. We're gonna be just fine. We're gonna be just fine. We're gonna do this. Just fine. There we go. We're gonna be just fine. There ain't nothing that's gonna slow us down. A little bit of duct tape, bro. We'll be just fine. A little bit of duct tape. Around the finger, like that. Boom, we're all good. There we go. We'll be just fine. We will be just fine. Anyway, sorry, Mason said, what's the top speed? It is 50 miles per hour, if I did not tell you that already. Aki says, bro, what did you study? Mechanical engineering or something? I've studied a lot of random crap over my life, but I've never had the money or privilege or whatever to go to a college or a university. I always studied the stuff in my free time just because I like physics. I like mechanics, physics, philosophy, engineering, all the different sciences. So I just happened to pick up all these different skills along the way, and then boom, I don't know, here I am in life making, I don't know, working for myself, selling my skills, you know, it all worked out in the end. Let's see, Joel says, a 4th battery, holy crap. That's awesome, yes indeed. Have a good one, Aki. I don't know if you're heading out, but I feel like that was a goodbye message. Take care, my friend. I really hope that my phone isn't about to overheat, because it does feel like it's really, really fucking hot right now. Joel says, yeah, a 4th battery. Holy crap, that's awesome. Did you see my G100 Pro short that I did? I think I checked out your channel before you put that short up, so I haven't seen it yet. I was looking around. I think I went to your channel the other day, and I don't think it was up there yet, so I gotta go look real quick. Mason says, my Teleria MX5 Pro goes 100. Bro, that's nuts. That is freaking insane, dude. Yeah, I know there's like a speed limiter on this, so like if I were to remove the speed limiter, the bike could probably hit, you know, somewhere in the 60s. But if I'm gonna be honest, 100 miles an hour would get me killed, dude. Like, I'm a stupid, dorky dude, and I'm gonna get myself injured, man. Like, I crashed at 20 miles an hour on the sidewalk, bro. So just imagine me flying down the road at more than 70 miles an hour. I'm gonna try and understand that I need to ride within my means, you know? If I'm not skilled enough to ride that fast or on that certain track or whatever, I'm not gonna go for it, because I'm not gonna get myself killed, you know? I've seen people ride bikes at like 140 miles an hour and turn into ground beef on the highway, you know? And so I don't wanna be like that, you know? I think all my fun is between like 20 and 70 miles an hour, you know? But that MX5, the Telerias look nice, man. The Telerias are looking really nice. Thank you very much for the likes, by the way. I saw those likes coming in. Hold on, I'm just trying to find the correct size. Damn, dude. About to have to whip out the crescent wrench. Eric Wetzel, how you doing, my friend? Thank you very much for the comment. Eric says, so I like bikes and I like motorcycles, but I don't know anything about e-bikes. What kind of frame is that? So, this is the Happy Run G100 Pro, and one moment, let me make sure you can hear me, sorry. So this is the Happy Run G100 Pro. If you check out my channel, I have a lot of edits about this, all the way from stock when I very first got it to how it is right now. I've modified this bike out. In fact, you know, real quick before I get into the modifications to it, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know the basics of this electric bike, okay? So yes, it has pedals down here. I don't know if you can see this. It does have pedals down here. Chat might be blocking it. And it is electric. It has a rear hub, a rear wheel hub in the back that uses just magnets to make it go forward, you know, so electricity and magnets, that's all this really is. And yeah, you can charge it at home. You can literally remove these batteries, right? Just like this. See, I have this battery right here. And I can take that battery upstairs and I can plug it in and charge it. That battery right there will charge to full in like 3 hours. Some of these batteries right here, they come with different types of chargers, and some of them are slower and faster. So this battery right here, it's less than that, but this one actually takes longer to charge. Anyway, this bike right here goes 50 miles per hour, 6,000 watt rear hub motor, and I have modified it out to go from a 2 battery bike to a 4 battery bike. And the reason why that's important is because it increases the range, just how far you can go, the efficiency, the torque of the bike even sometimes, the discharge rate, things like that. Yeah, I mean, if you have any questions, let me know. Feel free to answer. Man, the things that you gotta do when this fucking drill dies. There we go. Whew, okay. What's going on? Eric, let's see. Sounds cool. I was eyeing those cheap stealth bomber frames. or converting a gas pit bike. Bro, those stealth bombers, that's nuts. You're getting into hyper bike territory now, which some people do consider this a hyper bike. I mean, it really depends on who you're talking to, what community you're in. If you go to the mountain bike community and then even talk about electric bikes, then they'll tell you to just, I don't know, go buy an electric motorcycle, blah, 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 whatever. This is just fun for me. It's high torque, so it pulls me around. I can wheelie it if I really want to. Since last night, ever since I actually completed that modification, it does power wheelies like no problem. But I have looped the bike before, but at this point, it's kind of in a situation where I do not ever want to wheelie this bike. Like, it's cool, but number one, I'm inexperienced and I will hurt myself. I've already wheelied the bike to a point where it threw me off of it, so I'm not going to do that, right? Until I'm very experienced and blah, 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 right? And number two, if I do wheelie it, and it loops, like that is a $500 mistake. Like the battery on the back right here will hit the ground first before anything. If I wheelie too far back, that back battery is the first thing that the concrete touches, and it will obliterate a $500 battery. You see what I'm saying? Now, it's not like the bike won't survive falling down. It will, you know, but I don't know. It's like, just, does anybody ever want their bike to be down? What's going on, yo boy? How you doing? Glad to have you back in the chat. Glad to have you back. Always love having this community here. I imagine it's different than a gas bike. Torque comes all at once. Pretty much, man. Now, I haven't ridden a whole lot of gas bikes in my day. You know, I was a kid with a small little Huffy bike, you know, just single fixed gear, getting outrun by all my friends on their nice mountain bikes, you know. And then I took a 20-year gap, right? I stopped riding bikes, you know, since I was like 10, 11, 12, whatever years old. And I, you know, just turned 30. And now I'm getting back into this. But instead of getting back into like mountain bikes, I'm getting into actual full-on electric bikes. And I mean, yeah, there's a fine line that you're starting to hit between electric motorcycle and electric bike. And I mean, some people say the only difference is if it has pedals or not. Some people say if it's over a certain power, you know, then they say that it's more of like a motorcycle than a bike, yada, yada, yada. What's going on, Half Century? Happy to see you in here, as always. Let's see, my recumbent trike does 65 miles an hour. Fucking love it. Oh, I love it. All right. Here, let's get these bad boys in here. I'm excited to get these nice fat nuts onto the sound. It's weird. I'm buying fat nuts. I'm talking about these. I'm happy to get these big fat nuts on the bike. Fucking A, dude. I can't be talking about fat nuts and shit. Sorry, I cracked myself up. I'm just an idiot. Oh, Brianna, fucking A, dude. When you crashed on the phone, yeah, dude, I heard. So I meant to message you back. I hope you're okay. Hold on, let me get back to these comments just so that I want to make sure I'm not ignoring anybody. Let's see. Yeah, Eric says that's cool as fuck. Yeah, dude, it's pretty nice. I honestly think it's nice. And I mean, like, these bikes get a lot of head turns. People compliment them. They think they look good. I get compliments on these electric bikes from everybody, like from Harley riders to big Dodge Ram 3500 lifted truck drivers. Like, yeah, like the exact people, the exact demographics you would assume would not compliment your bikes are coming up to me and having full-blown 10-15 minute conversations about, oh man, I really like that, you know, I used to go 140 miles an hour on my Harley, blah, 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 blah. But they're talking about, but that's really cool, it's all electric, blah, 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 you know, like People think they're nice. People think they're nice. What can I say? Eric Wetzel says, what's your opinion on hub drive versus mid drive? So just to get the basic facts out of the way, hub drive is just more efficient on top end speeds, I believe, and mid drive is torquier on lower end speeds. So that just kind of is what it is. You know, I guess it depends on your personal preference. Yeah, Brianna, bro, I really hope you're all good. Bruise the right side of your body. Damn, dude. Okay, did you get any road rash? Ah, man, I hope you're okay. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, Half Century says it's the future, electric. Yeah, dude, like it's the future, man. Like, and like I said, everybody seems to like this, from diesel truck drivers to box trucks, you know, manual laborers, electricians, plumbers, people in big lifted machines, Dodge Chargers, Mustangs. Like, I have had conversations with literally every demographic. Like, oh, your vape took the road rash. Oh my goodness. Hey, your helmet came in handy though. That is exactly why I'm honestly happy. I'm happy that I crashed the way that I did, because even though I was in excruciating pain for a while, I'm glad that all I did was I lost my whole palm right here, all of it. Like, you could see the muscle in my hand moving around. That's how bad it was that I hit the ground and I lost my entire palm. And then my leg right here, you can actually, dude, you can see the scar. You can see the scarring. All of this skin right here, I lost all of it. I lost all of that skin, including a hole in my ankle. And I crashed only at 20 miles an hour. That was a 20-mile-an-hour accident on the sidewalk. So I'm very grateful that I crashed at a low speed. I'm already healed up. I'm gonna have scars for probably the rest of my life, but I think scars look cool. That's not a problem with me. Like, I even have see, I got a scar on my belly right here too, that's from the road rash too, you know? But yeah, dude, you're lucky, man. We're all like, I mean, I'm grateful that you're still alive and with me, man. So definitely just a lesson, like, wear your gear. I already don't like the fact that I don't ride around with knee pads, you know? Like, I make sure I wear gloves and my helmet, and I make sure to wear shoes that have an ankle protector now, because ever since I had that hole in my ankle, I never ever want to have to go through that again. But even though I have my ankles protected, my hands and my head protected, I am worried about my knees and my elbows really, really bad. That's really good. So yeah, your helmet actually came perfectly in clutch, dude. Your helmet did exactly what it was designed for. Do you need another helmet? Are you okay? Okay. I'm just glad to hear you're safe. We'll definitely have to have a little session. Okay, so let me show you what I'm doing right now. My phone is so hot, so if the live stream just drops randomly, it's because my phone is overheating in this storage unit that's just baking and getting hotter and hotter and hotter. So, this is what I'm doing right now. So this, I'm gonna try and make this explanation understandable. So when you first order the bike, it stops right here, like it cuts off right here. And they send you this plate, this little black base plate. They send you this base plate extra, okay? And you can bolt it down with these two bolts and these two bolts. These two bolts actually go to the seat, but they broke off the underside of the seat, so I put two other bolts in there. So I have these 4 bolts, right? And in order to give it even more stability, because this is only a 15-pound limit, right? But the battery itself weighs over 20 pounds, and I put a little carrying case on top of it. So this is going over the weight limit that it's designed for. So in order to fix that, I added bolts with washers right here, and I went and I got some much heavier duty, much thicker bolts that I'm putting in right here. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts that are holding this in. And you'll see right here, see that base plate. And I basically was just, you know, taking the drill, just going right into it. Same thing for right here. In order to get this actually bolted onto the extra plate that comes out, I drilled 1 hole directly through here and 2 holes directly through here, and I just bolted those onto that. So now this battery rail is bolted onto that extender rail, and this extender rail has 5 bolts bolting it onto the actual frame. So there is, like, this is not going anywhere, and it's absolutely stable. The only other thing that I want to do is maybe get a welder and maybe actually weld this right here, and actually just get these 2 pieces of metal actually welded together. Either that, or I'll undo all the bolts and put a bunch of JB weld in between them and then bolt it together and let that do its thing. Anyway, sorry, I probably just yapped a whole lot and lost a few people, but it is what it is. Oh, nope, okay, there they are again. All right. I don't understand how the viewer count works or how true it is, but hey, if you're in here, appreciate you. All right. Sorry. I know that was probably loud. Okay. Maybe, all right, yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Nice. Nice. Got a weight set? Hell yeah. Whew. All right. Going on? What's going on? How you doing? Josh Rice. Say, hey, I just wanted to pop in and say I love you, brother. Much love. I love you too, man. I appreciate you very much. I wish you a very happy, peaceful, and fulfilling life, as always. Dear stranger. Well, I guess you're not a stranger. You are Josh Rice, an amazing individual. What's going on, Alan? How you doing? I got the 80 amp blender for my batteries. Any suggestions or tips? Well, basically, I can show you exactly what you need to do. So basically, this is the 80 amp blender right here. 80 amps, okay? I got a different one in here that I just added, which is actually 100 amps now. But yeah, I mean, hey, here's your blender basically. This is a one cable coming out right here. It's going right into the switch. And then I know this is a big bundle of cables, but there is a wire right here, coming right here, under there, and going right here into a cable for this. And then there's another one right here, coming up into that bottom compartment and into another cable for this. So it's literally just on this side of the dual battery discharger, battery 1, battery 2. Then the outlet one, you just put it into one side of the switch. It's that easy. Just plug and play. Plug and play, my friend. What's amazing about Happy Run that I think not a lot of people give it credit for, and I mean, I guess this is the same for a lot of the third-party brands selling e-bikes, is dude, none of these third-party electric bike companies are using proprietary hardware where, this one fucking thing broke and now I gotta go spend $400 on a piece of hardware that no one else makes but them. No, dude, I've purchased like 4 or 5 different things from random places online and all of them work perfectly on the bike and I love it, man. I love it. If you need any help, please feel free to ask. Yeah, it's so simple, man. It is so simple. It's literally just Legos, dude. Like I mentioned earlier, if you don't have this, by the way, this is what you will need, okay? Sometimes, well, actually, this is if you're adding a completely new battery to the mix-up, okay? Sometimes they send it with an XT60 connector, which is this, right? And this bike uses XT90 connectors, which is this. The only difference is that one is a smaller size and the other is a bigger size. That's literally the only difference. So like, for example, this battery right here uses XT60 connectors. So I plugged this adapter in and now it works with the rest of the bike. These batteries right here that came stock with the bike, they all just use XT90 connectors. So you don't need an adapter. Like, it's so easy. And besides, a bag of these, like, you get a bag of these, hold on, with a bunch of different stuff in it. Let me show you. You get a bag of stuff like this. Look at this. This is all you need, man. This is like $5, $10 online, and you get a bunch of these, a multiple of them, right? And they're swapped. Like, so I have, for example, this one is a male to female, right? You'll get some that are female to male, so you won't even have to ever worry about, oh, I have the wrong connection. No, dude, just go online, look up XT60, XT90 adapters, purchase these things right here. And it doesn't matter if you have a 36 volt, a 48 volt, a 60 volt, a 72 volt, an 80 volt. Well, actually, if you don't do it for 80 volt because those things are rated for 20 to 72. But seriously, just about any bike you ride will be using these connectors and they work great, man. Alan says, dude, you're like the only one teaching stuff. So lucky to have found your channel. I appreciate it, man. And just last night, I became an official sponsor / affiliate for Happy Run. And I feel, I don't know, I feel so lucky. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate the company. And I'm really just trying to spread love and positivity in this fucking crazy ass world right now, dude. There's so much pain and suffering happening that this is just helping me find my peace. And if it's helping me find my peace, I'm going to help someone else find their peace. Anyway, we do got to eventually get out on this ride. We got to like get going. What was the other thing I was going to do? I was going to see if I could get this mirror on because I stripped out the bolt yesterday. Oh, please. I think we're going to be good. I think we're going to be golden. Here we go. Yeah, dude. Okay, I need to find a way to tighten that down now. Bro, I can't keep reaching over like this. I'm getting my fucking stretches in. Dude, what is with me having... Oh my god, I'm like mixing up metric and imperial and everything today. This is bullshit. How heavy do I think the bike is now? Actually, I did that math earlier. Hold on. Because I need to make sure that I'm not going over the max load, you know? And I don't want to be at like, I think the max load on this bike is 400 pounds. So I don't want to be at like 390 pounds and then hit a bump and then the inertia causes it to feel like 500 pounds for a second and then break. You know what I mean? But right now, so let me think. The bike with no batteries on it, I think weighs about 93 pounds. So I can pick up the bike whenever, basically I get home and I take all the batteries off and then I bear hug the bike and I carry it upstairs. So it's light enough for me to bring it upstairs. And I'm like a 175 pound dude. I know I don't even look like it. Like I look really lanky, but like, I don't know, the muscle density or something like that. I don't fucking know. Anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even think I answered your question. So it's like 93 pounds without the batteries, and I think the batteries add on about 65 more pounds of weight, I think. So yeah, I mean, the bike is sitting at about 160 pounds. So actually, now that I think about it, that's definitely on the lighter end for a lot of bikes. Fucking, god damn it, man. I'm like beside myself right now that I have like 3 fucking ratchet sets, and I'm almost 100% sure that my dumbass bought 3 metric ratchet sets, and so I technically do not have the like 11 millimeter bolt thing, and everything is either slightly too small or way too big. God. Wait a second, hold on. I say that, I found 1 more bolt. Yeah, no, too small, damn it. Ah, fuck. This is bullshit. Oh man, I'm just gonna be forced to use a crescent wrench. Ye old crescent wrench. Yeehaw! Dude, am I... Jeez. Anyway, go auto store and buy a bolt assortment kit, whatever standard. Yeah, dude, no. It's like I did exactly that earlier. I went out and I got an assortment of bolts. Perfect. It's great because hold on, this is what I have. I have a lot of this in my wood shop, my storage, right? And like, dude, if I put this fucking bolt on the back of that wheel, the moment I hit a bump or anything, it's gonna like blow that tire out. You know what I'm saying? Because I have these like 6-inch bolts. So yeah, I went to Harbor Freight earlier, got a nice set of assorted, you know, bolts, nuts, everything like that. And yeah, it's nice, fat. I got washers and everything, so I definitely reinforced it. But the funny thing is that I went and I purchased 2 ratchet sets, right? Just a regular, just like a cheap Pittsburgh ratchet set, just because I wanted one to leave it. I have one in my truck for working, one in my storage unit right here, and I wanted a third one on my patio because I'm more often than not messing with something on my bike on my patio, and I don't want to have to come all the way over to my garage, to my storage unit. And I think I ended up getting all metric. I have 3 fucking metric ratchet sets now, and I have a single 10mm bolt somewhere, right? That is good, but now all of these fucking bolts are like like half a fucking millimeter too small, or so big that it doesn't even catch it at all. And I'm just like, I really went out and I bought more fucking ratchets and sockets that I don't need. Sorry for the cussing. That's it just slips out of me. That's the tinkering life for you? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Love it. That's perfect. There we go. Nice. Love it. Also, magnetic rail, dude. I just you gotta love the magnetic rails, dude. So handy. Would you just unratchet? Need to WD-40 my clamps. So do I like those mirrors better or the other ones? So basically, I think that I like these more. However, the thing is that I only got to ride around on it with the mirror on just the right side the other day. So here, let me pull it back a little bit so that you can actually see. There we go. So like yesterday, I only had a mirror on this right side right here, and it was fun. It was fun, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I think I do want it on this left side as well. And I think I do like these mirrors more than the other ones, but I'm probably gonna play with the positioning of it. Like, for example, see how this mirror is right here? I don't know if I'm maybe going to turn it like that, or maybe like that, or I don't know, even up. I don't know yet. I'm gonna kind of get to playing with it. Yeah, they don't stick out nearly as much. And like, if I wanted to, like I could twist it inward, you know, and have it be like right above my hand, which maybe that wouldn't be so bad, but I'm gonna play around with what feels best. Where do dude, I need to do another organization of my wood shop. I should not be losing my tools so often. Here we go. All right. That's why I got that magnetic rail, so that whenever I'm done, my ADHD brain can just slap it up here. I put mine under the bars like on a cafe bike. Okay. So is that the style? I'm trying to get that cafe racer style. I fucking love the cafe racer style, if I'm being honest. I just think it looks so cool, dude. I don't know, man. I'm kind of overthinking about what other people consider cool at this point in life. At this point, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna do what I think is, I don't know, what brings me happiness, and as long as it doesn't hurt another person, you know, more power to you. Yeah, bro, I think I might try that under the I can't words right now. Under the handlebar style. Nice. Yeah, I'm probably going to try and do that now that you say that. Cause like, this doesn't look bad, but I don't know. Well, hold on. How would that work? I guess if I put it under here, so here's the thing. If I put the mirrors right here, I'm gonna block it. Like, I'm not really gonna be able to see the mirror all the time because my wrist is going to be in the way. But maybe if I clamped them on, if I clamped the mirrors on right here and had it come out like this, then maybe it would sit a little bit more inward and I could get visual on that mirror. But I also need to make sure that I'm keeping it to a point where I can turn the bike bars both ways. That's actually a really good point. I have not been keeping in mind wind drag or anything like that. So I think that's what we're gonna do, actually. We're gonna mess with that a little bit. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think that one day, one of my goals is going to be having like, I don't know, like a climate controlled storage unit so that I'm not fucking dying all the damn time while I'm working on these bikes. Let's see what's going on. Alan says, my weekend project is going to be remove the white and orange decals and then make a center cover for the storage and wind control for better cooling since the new setup's gonna get hot. Very, very nice. That's actually really cool. I've thought about doing something down here, but I ended up going with the route of let me just see how big of a battery I can stuff in that thing. And I think it's worked out pretty well so far. I mean, I think there's a lot of different routes you can go with the bike, which I think is cool. I think that's fucking amazing. I think that's another really awesome thing about these bikes is that, again, they're just so moddable. Like, you know, a lot of the Surron, Telerias, even I think the G3 Pro, those frames are not as moddable because you have like a dirt bike frame that just has like one housing for the battery and then that's it. But this, like, it had all this room for me to work with, right? I took the battery that was right here and I moved it on the back. So now the battery sits on this back rail, right? Up here, okay? And it allowed me to put another battery, a third battery right here, and then I can still put, and then I put that fourth battery on the tail. So it's just nuts. Yeah, dude, and so that's just really cool. So technically, if you wanted to, I mean, yeah, you could have a battery right here, take the battery that's right here and put it on top, and then you could have two batteries be on top, and then you could retrofit the rest of all of this out to be a really nice storage area, like you're saying, or something. The only thing that I don't really like about what I've done is that it made the bike really top heavy, you know? So it kind of worries me whenever I'm going into tight turns, you know? I don't think you're supposed to have a top heavy bike. You know, I'm gonna live and learn, but yeah. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my goodness, hold on. I gotta get my seat back on. Let me get my seat back on this. Yeah. it's quite a pain to try and fit all of this under the seat. And I have cut out, I have already cut out quite a bit. Jeez, I only got 2 zip ties left. I purchased more zip ties, but they are, they're at home. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get these wired a bit neater. 'Cause right now this is just a little too chaotic. And we need to clean this up some. I like clean, nice bike builds. I don't really like those. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, you know? Everybody's welcome to ride whatever they have fun on. But I really don't like the builds that are all duct taped together and you just see straps like all over the bike. I don't know, man. It's just not my cup of tea, but I get it. I get it. Totally fine. Sorry if my whistling gets annoying. There we go, man. And if that can stay right there, then we're gonna basically be good. Whoo-wee. All right. Can't wait to go get some cold drinks. All right, this is a lot more. It's a lot more clean. A lot cleaner. A lot more clean. Fucking grow up, dude. use adult vocabulary. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Oh, what's going on? Hell yeah. Damn it, bro. I just scratched the fuck out of my back. I stood up on the cat behind the cat tower. Anyway. All right, now let's get these bolts back under here. What up? How you doing, Brianna? Don't destroy the cat scratcher. Well, yeah, right. What's going on? How you doing? Nice. Yeah, I guess happy 4th if you're celebrating that today. Indeed. Oh, you got off early or something, right? I went to Harbor Freight earlier today, and I was surprised to see that they were open from like 8 to 6. Sorry, one second. It's hard for me to see the comments. There we go. Said if I don't get time and a half, I ain't coming in on the holiday. Yeah. Oh yeah, Lowe's is open too. Yeah. The only reason I'm not shopping a whole lot at Lowe's right now is because they gave money to the fucking pedophile in chief. I'm not gonna get into any of that, but I'm gonna try and speak with my money, and I'm not gonna give my money to people that donate to that. All right. Ooh. Pedo in chief, yeah. Yeah, eventually I am gonna need to go get something to drink, which I'm about to go do, but I'm just kind of seeing what this is like. Yeah, that won't actually work well. Yeah, it won't do what I want it to be, or it won't do what I want it to under here. Mid cannot stay. Oh wow! Holy crap! Whoa! Oh well. I mean, I was probably just gonna go to QT and grab like some sparkling waters or like Arizona teas or something like that. That's probably what I was gonna go. I still got to do a fucking range test on this today. Like the thing that I'm discovering is that I enjoy working on bikes. I enjoy working on bikes, and I enjoy making content, right? There's just so much shit to do, right? I still have to balance working in real life and then chores and cleaning, and I have cats, and I love my wife, and I want to spend time with her, and then there's these bikes, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. It's just a whole lot. Wait, what? Hold on, let's see. Wait, what were you saying, Brianna? Where are you going? I'll get you a drink on me. I'm bored. I'm waiting for everyone else to get off work. 12 24-hour one. You're more than welcome to, if you want. I mean, yeah, if you go grab drink, I mean, you don't have to. But I mean, if you go grab drinks or something, you're more than welcome. I mean, I was just gonna go to the, or I'm sorry, not the QT, the racetrack. Yeah. I don't know if I said QT. I go to QT and racetrack, both of those. But yeah, I mean, I normally go to the racetrack wherever, you know. I mean, I typically just get like a sparkling water and an Arizona tea. But if you do, I mean, like, I don't. The thing is, that, like, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be working on these bikes. Yeah, working on bikes is my way of de-stressing and getting lost in fun of unknown, especially since not much info is out there about the bikes compared to other brands. Yeah. Cool. I'm actually at the storage unit right now, but let me know when you're up front so that I can pop up there and then open the gate up. I'm not at my home right now. I'm in my storage unit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if you do that, man, more than welcome to. I mean, I'll definitely pop by your place with some drinks sometime. But yeah, if you wouldn't mind, if you go to the racetrack, specifically, what I would like if you're going to be taking orders is there's a two for $3 and another 2 for $3 deal. If you can get me 2 of the sparkling waters that are 2 for $3, and then 2 Arizona teas that are 2 for $3, like the energy style or just like a regular tea. But they're in the same door, you know. But yeah, if you do that, bro, I mean, I got cash on me. I don't mind paying you back. I don't ever want to expect anything from anybody. And I greatly appreciate you, my friend. Anyway, this right here is basically where I got this mirror. It's looking right at my hairy nipple. All right, let's not do that. I think that right there was probably the spot that I needed in. Actually, hold on, that's still hitting my... All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, hell yeah, dude. Just let me know. Fuck, my phone is so hot. Shit, this actually sucks. My phone might overheat. So let me... I'm actually gonna take my neck fan. Yeah, I'm gonna take my neck fan and throw it on the phone so that it doesn't fucking overheat and die, because it is trying. It's about to. Does it have a launch mode with the new battery attached? No, I don't know how I would put a launch mode on there. I'm not gonna lie. I've never actually thought about that. I don't know if a launch mode would be safe for me to have. Like if I'm gonna be real for a second, I think I'm a little too clumsy to safely operate a launch mode, you know? I think I'm gonna just like it's not yeah, I don't know what more I gotta say about there. Launch mode would be cool. Some people would like it. I would die. I don't know. Maybe I would be able to handle launch mode. I don't know. Yes. Actually, I personally do think that it's accelerating quite a bit faster. No way. Did they add more hardware? Hey, they gave me Allen keys, but they were underneath the packaging. Yeah, so launch mode, like, does it accelerate faster with the battery? I honestly do think that I think it does have more oomph to it, if that makes sense. Like, I think that what's going on is that Happy Run does make decently high quality batteries. I will go ahead and admit that. I do think that Happy Run does make some decent batteries. They may not be like top of the line, but as long as you have a dual battery discharger hooked up to your Happy Run batteries, I think they are very good quality. Now, that being said, I think the aftermarket battery that I purchased is actually like top of the line quality, because that one actually does use 72 volt fucking 5,000 milliamp hour Samsung cell lithium ion cells. So like that actually is supposed to be extremely high quality. And I want to say that I do notice it, which, yeah, in the post that I made last night, I fucking went out on a range test thinking that I had this battery and the back battery hooked up together. But in reality, this battery right here, the connector on it, the adapter blew. So there was no power coming from this battery. And when I got home last night, I checked the battery level on it, and this battery was still full, like completely full. And I had only used the back battery and still went like 23, 24 miles, like hauling ass. Oh shit, I don't want to forget to do this. Yeah, so hold on, let me change this out. I was gonna swap this bolt out for something a little bit more heavy duty. Trying to put a little bit of cooling on that. Okay, so this seat. All right, so the seat's on, nice and connected. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. I ended up getting a lot of, I got an assortment of machine screws, and that's perfect. It's exactly what I needed. Exactly what I needed. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the machine screws definitely came in clutch. If you were to put a front wheel motor, would you run a 5th battery? That would be so rad. Bro, I do not think that I can fit any more batteries on this bike. The only other thing that I can possibly even do to this bike is that if that company does right by me and they send me the battery that I ordered, okay, like, because remember, this is the first aftermarket battery I got for this bike. I ordered a 40 amp hour battery and they sent me a like less than 15 amp hour battery. So that's what that is. Like, it still works. It's a good quality battery, but it's only 15 amp hours. They were supposed to send me a 40 amp hour battery. Now, if they do send me that battery, which they said it's in the mail, but they're not getting me a tracking number. They say it's in the mail. If that comes, then I will be able to replace this battery with a bigger one, but I already have the rail in place, so it wouldn't actually be modifying it anymore. They would just send me a bigger battery and I would just slide it on where that smaller battery is, and it would take up, that new battery would take up all that space, basically. You could do a hitch trailer? Oh my God, no, dude. I'm not, dude. I said I hate Mad Max stuff, and I don't know if I could think of something that gets more Mad Maxy than like an e-bike with a little hitch trailer. I mean, technically, if it's not running on gasoline, Mad Max was all fucking like gasoline and diesel and everything like that or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. Ugh. Okay, hold on. This isn't working. I'm gonna have to. I do need to make this bolt hole just ever so slightly larger. Yeah, because I'm starting to strip it out just a little bit. It doesn't need to be crazy large. It's just a tiny little bit more. Lol. Did you see that? I guess my battery wasn't clipped in all the way. What the fuck? that was kind of funny. See the battery just fall out. Okay, that should be all I need. Booyah. Who the fuck still says booyah? Damn it. I watched Kim Possible as a kid, and Ron Stoppable got that booyah bullshit stuck in my head ever since. Clowning on my trailer and mount. Nah, bro. Nah, dude. It's just, I personally don't like, I just don't like having trailers on the bike because I like hopping on and off curbs, and there's no way that like a trailer would last at all whenever I'm popping off curbs or anything like that. Yeah. I don't think it would fly too well going so quick. But no, I meant no disrespect at all. I have definitely seen some nice looking trailer hitches on bikes, but I've seen some really bad ones, you know, where it's just like everything's duct taped together. That's all I'm saying. I just don't like the duct tape look on some of these things. Yes, dude, I have seen I've seen only one or two of the. I think it was like a trailer, but it had two fat tire wheels on each side. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Burly Nomad. Yeah, is that the brand? Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, the machine screws also ended up coming in clutch. You remember how I said I stripped out that one bolt, and I just needed something that was longer? I found it. Like, it was literally a bolt that was longer. It was about half an inch longer than the bolt they gave me, and it actually it caught the threads on the inside, and it didn't strip out because it had like a full inch to grab thread. So like this is the one. So like, I don't know if you can see, but that's a different bolt now. But I mean, nobody's really gonna notice, you know? I'm gonna notice, but oh well. Just want to make sure that, as I think Brianna's actually coming by with some drinks. See, does this make you happy, Legend? I'm not using power tools. See? No power tools. The right way. Nah, dude, I feel you. Since I fucking stripped that bolt out yesterday, I was like, you stupid asshole. He told you it would strip. Although I still blame that on them sending a bolt that was way too short. Torque wrench next. Dude, I went to Park Tool, but man, those are some expensive tools, man. I gotta be sold on, I don't know, man. I gotta really be sold on something like that if I'm spending my money on it. Cause like, you know, I could just go to Harbor Freight and also buy a torque wrench, and it's like, you know, I'm not really doing any work heavy enough to break a torque wrench. You know, like I'm not working on vehicles or 18-wheelers. Although I did look up Park Tools a bit last night, and you know, while I don't like the price of them, they definitely did look pretty good. Like they looked like they were really good quality and that they know what they're doing. Yeah, the quality control is world class for sure. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Man, it's just like, I don't know. I don't, it's hard for me to justify buying top of the line stuff for myself, you know? But yeah, no, I'll have to look that up as well. Going on, Alan? Did you have to make any mods to add those, or do they just fit naturally to the handlebars? I did technically have to change the grips out. That's what I did. So these are the grips that I had that comes stock on the bike, and I could have just drilled that open, you know. But I didn't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I fell into the trap a little bit of like wanting to kind of get some goodies for this bike, and so instead of like drilling this hole out a little bit bigger, I just kind of bought some better grips that feel a bit more quality. Like this feels like hard rubber, like tire rubber basically, and then this feels like a nice gelatinous, comfortable rubber, which I wear gloves anyway, so it's not like I, you know. I would get park tools, but I'm probably not going to be getting myself them just because they are top of the line, and I don't know, man, like it's just top of the line tools for me. It's like I could purchase like a top of the line $300 tool, or like 10 tools, you know, for, you know, probably not that much, you know, but like 3 or 4 tools for the same price. That, like I said, I'm not breaking these tools because I'm not doing hard work on them. I'm not working on like 18 wheelers or anything. But yeah, no, anyway, I got different grips for these so that I could put these on. Oh, it's not an expensive tool? What is it? I don't know what the TW 5.2 is. Oh wait, are you talking about the torque wrench? You're talking about the torque wrench. Okay. Yeah. Well then maybe. That might be something that I think about then. If the torque wrench isn't too expensive and I can still get like a top of the line quality tool, maybe I will look into that. I'll look into that one. Okay. Ooh-wee. Oh, okay, that's actually not too bad, really, for a torque wrench. Yeah. Alan says, so did you go with a full throttle or stuck with the half? Actually, I'm gonna be sticking with the half throttle. I personally prefer half throttles. I don't know, I think that it's a little dangerous for me to have a full throttle. I want to be very real with myself and acknowledge my skill level, and just admit that if I have a full twist throttle, I might make a mistake and throttle the bike whenever I really don't mean to. So that's the reason I'm going to be sticking with a half twist throttle for the meantime. Yeah, same thing with like the thumb. I don't like the thumb throttles either. They feel weird to me unless I'm on a scooter. If I'm on an electric scooter, thumb throttle all day. If I'm on a bike, half twist throttle all day. But that's just me. I've met a lot of people that hate the half twist throttles and they only want full twist throttles. Hey man, and if that's what you want, man, I feel you. More power to you. But no, man, I'm perfectly fine with the half twist. I think it's pretty cool. I think it feels good, and I like how it operates, honestly. Oh my god, dude, I'm like dying of thirst. My bro's about to come over here. Not my literal brother, but like a friend in the nearby neighborhood is actually about to come by with some drinks. It's gonna be really clutch. Yeah, I completely agree. Plus here in Cali is illegal now. Oh wow, really? It's illegal in Cali to have a full twist throttle? Somebody is bumping some hard fucking music. Oh hell yeah. I was like, what in the hell's going on, man? That sounded hella good, man.
Thank you, bud. Thank you.
Bro's got a pretty decent sound system in his truck over there. Oh wow. Damn it, dude. That's wild. That's wild. Trust me, I don't really like a whole lot in Texas either, but I mean, shoot, it seems like everywhere has their pros and cons, huh? Yeah, dude, like, I don't really know. I don't really know what to say, man. Like, sometimes I completely understand why someone makes some of these laws. Let me just go ahead and just say, for example, I commented on another YouTuber's video earlier today who also reviews e-bikes, and he commented back to me. And one of the things he mentioned is that people in New York City cannot legally purchase this bike because it has to be UL certified and all of the batteries have to be UL certified or whatever the fuck, right? And apparently that's the only reason I'm saying this makes sense is because in New York City, with that population density and all of those high buildings, I can see them making it illegal to own a battery that might just randomly blow up, right? Like that isn't quality certified to not catch on fire, right? Right? Because then if everybody has these, then you're talking about like 500 different instances in one building where a battery could catch fire every single night, right? That part, like, I can kind of understand where they're getting from, but then there's other parts where it's like the full twist throttle. What in the fuck is going on here? What? It's because kids are outrunning cops with Surons. Yeah, dude, and like, here's the thing that I'm noticing. I will ride directly in front of police officers. I will ride next to them. I'll be on the sidewalk. They will be looking at me as I'm, I don't know, doing stuff. And they typically, well, actually, all the time, they have left me alone, right? And I think that's because I'm not going crazy, right? Like I'm about a 30-something mile an hour speed limit, you know? Also, the moment I see a police officer, I kick it down into like the second to lowest gear and I kind of start pedaling, you know? I do that fake pedal thing. But like, I'm not trying to be a menace. I'm not trying to run people off the road. I'm not trying to like scare people on sidewalks or, you know, like go vandalize anything. I'm just an adult trying to find some, you know, happiness, right? And I think like, what's more innocent than a dude just like riding a bike, you know? He's just a dude on a bike, right? That's all it is, you know? And I'm not trying to go like 10, 20, 30 miles an hour over the speed limit either, you know? Typically, typically I'm either at or under the speed limit. The only time I'm technically breaking a speed limit is like, I don't know, there's like maybe a couple very small areas around here where it's like it drops to a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit for like 500 yards or something, and it's like maybe you don't really notice that as you're kind of going by at 30 miles an hour or something, like, you know. But I'm not like going 50 miles an hour in neighborhood streets where like kids are playing around. So I think that might be, maybe that's a reason why the cops aren't messing with me, you know? Whatever. I entirely expect to have a run-in with the police one day. Just, I think it's inevitable. One day it's going to happen. They're going to question things. And, you know, it's just going to be like, hey, yep, I just got a bike. I can pedal it, and, you know, it has a little bit of electric capabilities, but yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure it's state and federally legal, as by this 750 watt sticker on the back that says it can only go up to 20 miles an hour and is state and federally legal. That's what the sticker says, officer. Exactly. Yeah, like me and Legend, all we have are some very innocent little class 2 e-bikes. Some class 2 e-bikes. Yeah, honestly, just get like a label maker, you know, or not. Actually, not a label maker. You can buy portable printers online now. Yeah, 750 watts between both. It's a 250 watt up front and 125 watt in the back or something. Oh man. I think right now I'm just waiting on homie to arrive. Ow, dude, I just hurt my knee really bad. Ow. Ow, dude. I think I strained my left knee recently. I'm gonna try and stretch it real quick. Hold on, I think that's my buddy. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my my friend up front. Here, let me just turn this on real quick. Here, give me 1 second. I'm gonna fly up front and let homie in. Nice, and I can test out the mirrors. Here, I got brake cleaner. If you want to get that squeal gone. Can I spray it real quick?
Yes. Yes, by all means. I did get you Celsius. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
I didn't see any fucking.
And don't worry, this stuff is okay. Like you can hit the brake pads with this.
And it not.
No. Because you remember did you see my other video where I was like I sprayed WD-40 on my shit, bro?
Yes. Okay. So my brother sprayed some WD-40 here, like on the actual, like on this shit, and on this shit, and some of it, like just the overspray, got on my brakes, and fuck, bro, I didn't realize it. And I went to go stop at a stop sign, and I went like 20 feet past the stop sign.
Oh, did you get waters at all? Or anything like that?
No.
Or was it just this? Okay, no, you're good.
Nice little thing you got here. Yeah, I came up to this one first.
Oh, lol, yeah, no.
I came up to that one, and I was like, there was two guys throwing stuff out, and I was like, hey guys, where's the front gate for this place? Oh, go all the way on the other side of the building.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's all the way over there.
You got a nice little setup.
Yeah, WD-40 is more of a degreaser than a lubricant. Yeah, it actually doesn't lubricate. It like lubricates in the moment, but then eventually it dries stuff out. But yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it can soak into the brake pads, which is what I realized. And so you can like contaminate your brake pads because the WD-40 will soak into the fucking, because like the brake pads are porous.
Yeah.
And so it can soak into that shit, and then you can ruin them. And
I
so
know that might be what's going on with my back one.
maybe, yeah. I have like a bunch of extras here, so I ended up replacing my shit. I don't know what you got. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, we don't have the same style.
Not even close. But yeah, I think that might be what happens with my back ones, because I've noticed. Is this my back or this is my front?
Yeah.
I've noticed that my back one is just kind of shit now.
Yeah, let me see. Where is the paper towels that I had? Here, you're probably gonna want to wipe those rotors down. Just with the paper towels, just like to get all the gunk off that it's cleaning.
How's your day been? How's your fourth?
It's going all right so far. I'm about to do a range test on this bike. That's what I've been kind of getting set up today because I wanted to get another bolt in here to reinforce it. In fact, I still need to get this bottom bolt on before I head out.
But yeah, I just I got nothing better to do.
So yeah, just chilling. No, I feel you there, man.
My brother's at work. I almost got called in. He freaking texted me at like 12:30, wanting me to come in at 1:30 to 10.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I don't even get time and a half.
Hey, yeah. Why would I do that? Why would I go in on a holiday?
Yeah. It's like, and I knew he was gonna do this because he freaking put me these last 3 days as off. So I knew he was gonna call me in on the 4th.
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I don't care. They're doing a whole lot of bullshit. In fact, they basically blame the new person for everything that happens.
That's
If
kind
something
of
goes wrong, blame the new person.
That's kind of how it goes at most places. I don't know. I feel glad to be out
Your
of.
own boss.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to be out of the situation at the moment.
So you're trying to put another battery there?
I already got the other I got it modded out to 4 batteries now, so it's up to like 80, almost 80 amp hours. But I was drilling these holes in it and like putting more brackets here in the frame and like bolts to like make sure that this
doesn't wobble.
Yeah, it's like a nice sturdy piece because now when you move it, the whole frame moves. So it's one big piece now.
Yeah, it means it's all connected.
One thing that I need though that I don't have is
A nut?
no Loctite. I have nuts, but I don't really like. It's gonna shake. This is like this isn't a nylon nut or anything. Here, let me see, where is this? Yeah, I'm gonna give my phone a break here. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream for now. Thank y'all very much for tuning in, and I will see y'all later.